Amara was 17, with a heart full of big dreams. Every night, she looked out the small window of her stepmother's house and whispered to the stars, someday, I will marry a prince," she would say, pressing her hands together. Her father had died when she was little, leaving her with her stepmother, Madame Udu, and her stepsister, Chioma. Chioma was always dressed in silk. Amara wore old dresses patched at the elbows, but nothing could stop her dreams. "Dreams are for fools," Madame Udo told her one morning, her voice sharp as a thorn. "A prince would never look at you. Look at your face. Your hair, you are nothing." Amara bit her lip so she would not cry. She turned away and hugged herself, but in her heart, the dream still burned bright. One evening, a messenger rode into the village. His horse was white as milk, and the silver horn he carried glistened in the sun. "Hear this," he called. "Prince Obina shall hold a grand ball in 3 days. All young women are invited. The prince shall choose his bride." Amara felt her heart jump to her throat. "This is my chance," she whispered. But Madame Udo narrowed her eyes. "You will not go," she said coldly. "Chioma will attend. She will be the one to catch the prince's eye." "But mother," Chioma protested. "What if he likes her instead of me?" "Nonsense," Madame Udo snapped. "Amara is plain. You are beautiful." That night, Amara cried quietly in her little room. She could almost see the prince's kind eyes. She could almost feel his hand taking hers. "I will find a way," she promised herself through her tears. "I must." The next day, when Madame Udu and Chioma went to buy new gowns, Amara slipped into her father's old chest. Inside lay a folded dress, her mother's wedding gown. It was yellowed with age, but to her it looked like spun gold. "Mother, please help me," she whispered. When she tried it on, it fit as if it were made for her. Late that night, she washed it in secret and hung it to dry by the hearth. Her heart was beating fast. The evening of the ball came. Madame Udo and Chiama left the house, not knowing what Amara planned. She dressed in the old gown, brushed her hair until it shone, and walked out into the night, her head held high. When she entered the ballroom, gasps followed her like ripples in water. The prince turned to look at her. His eyes were warm and surprised. "Who is she?" he whispered to his advisor. Chiama saw her and nearly dropped her wine glass. "You!" she hissed, storming over. "You have no right to be here!" But the prince had already crossed the floor to Amara. He took her hand gently. "May I have this dance?" he asked. Her heart was trembling. She nodded. They moved across the marble floor like a dream come to life. Everyone watched. Even Madame Udo could not speak. When the music ended, the prince lifted her hand to his lips. You have the kindest eyes I have ever seen," he said softly, "and the strongest spirit. Will you stay by my side?" Tears filled Amara's eyes. "Yes," she whispered. And in that moment, all her stepmother's words fell away like dust. Her dream was no longer just a dream, it was real. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting, lovely, and interesting stories.